Good evening, sir. How's your night going tonight? So listen, I'm glad that you've been enjoying your night, even if it is at the expense of this legitimate business I'm trying to run. But the fun is over, and I'm going to need you to come with me. If you would be so kind as to stand up and follow me, we'll head back to my office in the back. How long this takes is up to you. So, I've done a bit of background work on you. I've been watching you for a few nights now. I've had time to do a bit of digging. It looks like you've been coming to my casino for a few months now. Is that right? Do you live in the area? A transplant. I see. Yes, you don't seem like you're from around here. But not many people are. This is a very transient city. Here in Vegas, we see all kinds of people, especially people like you. I'm not from around here either. I'm just another one of the transplants. Do you know why I live here now? I was recruited to move here by my current employer for the sole purpose of protecting this casino and all of its assets. And I take my job very seriously. I am very hands-on when it comes to the day-to-day management of this business. And for that reason, I've taken a personal interest in you. As I mentioned, I've been watching your activity for the past several weeks, and it looks like you've been quite successful lately. You're discreet, polite, not flashy. You keep to yourself, and for the most part, you fly under the radar, cashing in large wins, but never enough to garner too much attention. So, you're smart. I'm sure that most casinos wouldn't pick up on what you're really doing here. But you have to remember, this is Vegas. And it's me you're dealing with, not an average pit boss. When I say I'm good at my job, I mean it. I don't miss things. Especially not when those things come in such cute packages. I know what you've been up to. In fact, I watched patiently as you successfully ran 3 different tables in a single night last week. If you weren't cutting into my bottom line, I'd probably admire you for it. It takes skill to do what you do. I'm aware of that. Skill and smarts and balls. Outside of my business, I actually like that combination in a man. But unfortunately for you, we're not talking in an everyday setting, are we? How long have you been counting cards? Oh, don't be surprised. By my standards, you're sloppy. Everyone counts different, and no matter how good you are, everyone has a tell. You most certainly have a tell. You have patterns and habits like any good pro. It just took me a little time and patience to figure them out. Plus, that stoic face isn't fooling anyone. If I'm being honest, it was fun watching you give up your play. Not good for you in the long run, though. Now you're stuck in this room, alone with me, while my guys wait outside. And I have all the time in the world to get what I want. I'm in control now. It's kind of hot in here, isn't it? Don't mind me as I take off my blazer to get more comfortable. I think I'm going to enjoy this. You're welcome to take off your jacket too. But don't even think about getting up from that chair, or I'll have to secure you in place. Oh no, I'm not calling in security to deal with you. I'm going to handle this on my own and do what I need to do to make sure you learn your lesson. My next question for you is, exactly how much money do you think you've taken us for? Oh, I know the answer, but I want to hear it from you. That is correct. That is a fair amount of money, wouldn't you agree? Since we've agreed to handle a situation between just the two of us, I'll let you give some input. What do you feel would be an appropriate punishment for this particular situation? That's not a bad idea. I did have something slightly different in mind. Originally, I was going to be more harsh with you. But damn, you're just a little too good looking, and it's throwing me off my game. So I'll suggest this. Why don't you entertain me for a bit? And if I think you've done a good enough job, we can put all of this behind us. I'll let you walk out of here with no additional questions asked. But you'll have to get creative for this part. Go ahead, gorgeous. Impress me. I mean, this should be easy for you, since you're obviously so good at pulling one over on people. Give me a show like the one you put on outside of this room. If I like it enough, I'll even let you buy me a drink after, with those hard-earned winnings of yours. And hun, take your time. Let's not rush things. We can both afford to drag this out for a bit. That door is locked, and it's only going to get unlocked when I decide we're done. All right, my sexy criminal. Let's see if you can turn this night around. Who knows? Things might even work out in your favor.